Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Hammer gang. Cause we always hit the nail on the head. So check this out. My Florida Gator fans, my college football fans in general, my Miami Hurricane, my Florida State fans. Man. So, as you guys know, man, the transfer portal, Trevor Etienne, Travis Etienne's brother. Travis Etienne played for Clemson, went to the league. His little brother decided to go to Florida, was there for 2 years, and then transferred to the unthinkable, the rivals, the Georgia Bulldogs. Well, last night he was arrested for a DUI. And boy, do the Florida Gator fans have something to say. Now, at the end, I got a few reactions from the Georgia Bulldog fans also. But man, y'all heard it, man. Trevor Etienne arrested for DUI in Athens, Georgia. You know what it is, man. Every single offseason, a Georgia Bulldog player gets arrested. This is nothing new. They get arrested. If you want to get arrested, go to Georgia. I said that in the live show yesterday. So, shout out to Sarge. Sarge think that because Trevor Etienne got arrested, they going to win a national championship. My boy said they winning the championship. If a player get arrested in Georgia, that just means they gonna win the championship. That's tough. But anyway, man, let's check out these Gator reactions. Now, before we do all that, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Share the channel with a college football fan, a Miami Hurricane, Florida State, or even the Florida Gator. But let's get into it, man. Absolutely ridiculous that this keeps happening with Georgia football players, and it gets laughed off. Yeah, y'all get arrested every year, man. It is what it is. Every year. At this point, if they kick off all the players that get arrested at Georgia, you won't have a football team. That's tough. Misdemeanor, DUI, what the F? Yeah. It's a few charges in there. I think his bond was like $1,300 and something. There goes that NIL money. Might gonna have to use that NIL money to basically pay for a lawyer. Them from what I'm hearing, and I could be wrong, I don't know how it is in the state of Georgia, but to deal with a DUI might can run you about $10,000 to $15,000. So hopefully that NIL well ain't dried up. That's tough. What kind of car was he driving? Was it a Hellcat? Because we all know them Georgia players, they love them Hellcats. Or is that Alabama? I think Georgia players love Hellcats too. Yeah, man. Nice little hit to the draft stock. Character concern. 0 blocking ability. Two down back. Dang, 2 down back. That's tough. Scared of contact. Low football IQ. Dang. Was he all this when he was at Florida? Would this guy say this when my guy was at Florida? It is what it is. The rival will bring that out of some of these fans. Exactly what the NFL is looking for in a position they already value as much as a podcast. Oh, God. Oh, man. This guy's just laughing. He woke up this morning and said, man, I needed some good news, and here it is. Add that to the list of things he can't do correctly. Wow, that's tough. So my boy can't drive under the influence without getting caught correctly. That's tough. Gator logic. There's some stuff that will always come full circle. So obviously, they still mad that he decided to hit the portal and go to Georgia. I mean, he did do a podcast where he said basically the Florida Gators would never play in December. So obviously, he don't want to play for a losing team. They was 5-7 last year. So definitely ain't playing in no December. With all the money he got for leaving UF, he can probably hire the best DUI attorney in Athens. That guy probably works a lot of hours. Hey, shout out to them attorneys, man. If you're an attorney that's somewhat close to the Georgia Bulldogs, football facilities or just close to Athens in general, you will definitely make some money. Every single year, like I said, there's always a Georgia Bulldog that's arrested. The off-season. When it comes to getting arrested, Georgia is the off-season champs all the time. So, poetry. We're not going to even read this guy's name out loud. Y'all can see it on the script. Screw him. Wow. They still big mad. Big Gator 5'5" is big mad still that my boy left him. That's tough. Laughing my ass off with a couple O's that he laughing extra hard. Once again, the move he made to UGA showed me a lot more than it's just business. It showed what his character was. So now it ain't just business; it's a character flaw. Now we know he has no backbone and he likes to drive under the influence and put people in danger. He's all about himself. F this kid, basically. Wow. Man, that's tough. That's tough right there. That's tough. Good. His decision making over the last few months prove he's brainless. He's the R word. You ain't trying to say it. With 0 brain cells left. Man, they going in on Etienne, ain't it? Man, you ever it's like they just sat back and wait and then just prayed on his downfall, and here it is. And sometimes karma comes around and you're there to enjoy it. Florida fans are enjoying it, man. That's tough. Loser, good riddance. Like I said, this is what they think about you after you leave. When you're there, they praise you, they love you. You can't do nothing wrong. You're the next best thing. You like sliced bread. That's tough. Shitty human from a shitty family. Wow. So now he's a shitty human being from a shitty family. Wow. Deserve everything he has coming to him. Wow. Man, that's tough right there. That's tough. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I bet you they will have 2 or more players with driving issues before the season starts. You know what? Over or under. If Vegas put this up right now, will Georgia have 2 or more players arrested before the end of the offseason? Would you guys take the over or under? Will 2 more players get arrested at Georgia this year with driving issues? We'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. All right, so some of the Georgia fans did chime in on this, and not a lot. Obviously, the news is still fresh to them, but you gotta be effing, yeah, my boy, they going through it, man. Anyone with a brain should know NIL equals no DUI. So basically, what my boy is trying to say here is, you in the NIL era, you get a DUI, ain't no company's gonna want to put no money behind you. Ain't no company's gonna want to give you no bread. You just lowered your value. Now you better be the best football player. You better stay focused, and you better go get the money from the NFL. That way. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. You probably hurt your stocks with the NFLs too. There are certain teams that's probably gonna look at you different. Probably gonna lowball you now. Agents and everything like that. That's tough. Hey, be like that sometimes, man. Learn your lesson. Like clockwork. Yeah. This is an ongoing thing at Georgia. So, like my boy said, like clockwork. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Considering what this program has been through the last few years with DUIs and driving offenses, I don't see how he stays on the team. So, let me ask you guys this. Do you think that Trevor Etienne should be kicked off the team? Do you think that they should make an example of him? I don't really think Georgia ever punishes kids for doing anything, to be honest with you. I think they get a slap on the wrist. I think they're all buddy-buddy with Kirby Smart. I think he's a very forgiving guy. I think Kirby does, you know how they say everybody deserves a second chance? I think Kirby believes in like 10 chances or something like that. Oh, man. So many ways to avoid this. They hammer this into them every month. Yeah, so I don't think this is just a Georgia thing. I think this is every school. I think they basically, preach to these guys the importance of not doing these crazy stuff, getting arrested, whether it's for driving or whether it's for domestic violence or, any sort of trouble. I'm pretty sure that they have guys come in and talk to them all the time. They talk to them all the time. And it's just something that's repeated, and then you have guys that goes out there and still do this kind of stuff. Like, there's got to be some kind of preventative measures that they take to make sure that guys don't drive drunk or drive under the influence. Got to be some kind of, car service. I mean, hey, call you an Uber. Call somebody. That's tough. And last but not least, hopefully he is gone. Do not put up with this. Okay, so Sling Blade said that basically kick him off the team. Kick him off the team, plain and simple. Hopefully he's gone. Do y'all think that Trevor Etienne should be kicked off the Georgia Bulldogs football team? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Anyway, guys, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Obviously, like I said, man, Trevor Etienne arrested for DUI at Georgia. Florida fans react, and some of the Georgia fans react too. That's tough. That's tough.